Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Zelensky. It's about the president of Ukraine, his next 3 years. His next 3 years. Well, his problem started at the age of 43 in 2021, where negotiations taking place failed, and he lost partnerships as well. And then his 43 age continued to 2022. And that was a very bad time for him. There were many secret negotiations going on, but they went against him in the end. And so he failed in what he was trying to negotiate at 43 in 2022. And that's the reason why Russia went against him and got all their army to surround Ukraine for at least 3 months before they decided to move in. All that happened at 43 in 2022. And then he turned 44 in 2022. He started to accept support from people, different countries, and he agreed to be on their side. And he abandoned any kind of negotiation with Russia. And that happened when he was 44 years old in 2022. His birthday, by the way, is 25th of January, 1978, the birthday of Zelensky, a very secretive man, quite a greedy man, likes the good life, likes to have plenty of luxury, likes to be famous. In fact, he's a perfectionist, likes things his way, and will work only with people who agree with him. But still, he became the leader. This kind of horoscope should not be number one because they'll get it all wrong, because their ego is always involved and a tendency to side people who agree with him rather than see plain logic. So all that has led to what's happened. And so at his age of 44, we started in January 25th of 2022. That's where things started to get very bad. But his horoscope says he was confident. He was confident that he could get enough support, most probably from all the countries who were anyway against Russia. And that made him very comfortable. And although he was surrounded for quite a few months, he did nothing. But he just negotiated with countries. Always a secret negotiator he is. And so that happened. And of course, the countries that were against Russia were very quick to side with him, not realizing that Putin would actually invade Russia. The belief was at that time a comfortable belief at his age of 44 in 2022. And so took it quite easy. But then it happened. It happened very unexpectedly at the age of 44 in 2022. This age of 44 in many ways defends Zelensky, which means keeps him going, gets him enough support to fight back. And that's what's going on right now as I speak to you. I'm speaking to you in the month of June 2022. And right now, that's what's happening. And so this comfort zone of 44 slowly erased. Stress came into his life very quickly. But I see all the planets at 44 in 2022, almost all. They managed to support him. He won't go down. He'll fight on. He'll get more and more support. The battle will drag on. It will drag on until 2023. 2023 becomes a very bad calendar year for Zelensky. He loses support from many countries, and the foundation becomes very weak. And that's when he starts to lose ground. He finds a partnership to come in with him. Could be the US, it could be the other Western countries. But this weakness in 2023, for him personally, after all, this program is about him. But I'm dragging Russia and all the problems because we're talking about that right now. So at his age of 44 in 2023, He has about 60% support, while 40% is weakening all the time. And then he will turn 45 years old. That will take place in June. So that will take place in June. And so what will happen? All things will go very bad. And when this badness takes place, it's a problem. So let me take you from the beginning. Age of 43 started the problem in 2021. 43 became worse in 2022. 44 brought him a lot of support in 2022, and he could carry on. And then 44 becomes worse in 2023, his age of 44. And then he becomes 45 in 2023. I'm sorry, he becomes, yes, 45 in 2023. And that even worsens because he's attacked quite badly, attacked extremely badly, and he has to go into hiding. He goes into hiding in 2023 because things have turned very bad. 44 continues to 2024 for about 25 days in January because his birthday is the 25th of January. So at 45, he continues this battle in 2024. But it's the age of 46 that might just knock him out. Knock him out in the sense that his defenses are going to be very weakened and he'll not be able to carry on. So it is the 46 age that's the crux of it all. So he's either got to settle and find support and end Putin's reign or plans over Ukraine, or he will be in deep trouble at 46. 46 starts in 2024. And this problem of 46 in 2024 is very severe because he loses his popularity as well for some reason. Popularity that Western countries may desert him. And that happens at 46 in 2024. And the worst will happen again at 46 in 2025, where he loses all kinds of hope. And then he may have to make many changes at the age of 47, renegotiate and make many changes at 47. And the age of 47 is already very weak in 2025. There are planets there that just make him negotiate, nothing else. He's hardly fighting back anymore. And 47 will end in 2026, where those planets who gave him all that trouble at his age of 46 return to weaken the ground for him in 2026. And then at 48 will be more or less the worst of it for him. He will have serious problems at 48 in 2026. And that's when it's do or die for him. He'll either have to make peace with Putin or he'll have to leave Ukraine and just run for it. This age of 48 shows domination over him. So that's the way I see his next 5 years. So here we go. About him, this is a man who negotiates very secretly. He doesn't leave anything out in the open. Even with his allies, he will do that because he's born that way. So the allies should ask him straightforwardly of his real plans. What are they? And he should reveal that to them. So he has a horoscope which started quite badly. And in the end, he's going to be deserted. That's the way I see it. Well, that's what I have to tell you for Zelensky's next 4 years or so. That's the way it goes. Thank you. Goodbye.